I'm Connor Maidendorf, and you're about to see an interview from some of the lawyers from our school's mock trial team. Enjoy.
I'm Haley Hatcher.
Hello, Haley. What initially made you want to join mock trial?
I kind of wanted to get a sense of what it's like to be a lawyer and kind of get an idea of the legal stuff so I could be prepared.
Well, my mom told me that I should join it. It's a new program at the school, and after joining it my freshman year, I decided to do it again my sophomore year since it was a really fun experience.
What's your favorite part of mock trial?
My favorite part of mock trial is probably the people that are in it and all your hard work paying off at the end in the competition.
Getting to go to the courthouse and meet people from different schools is a really cool opportunity to make some connections.
What would you say to somebody who wants to join mock trial but isn't 100% sure?
I would say that it does get pretty hard sometimes. It gets hard to make up like work and stuff with like all the absences, with being out, practicing, but it's all worth it in the end.
I think that you always should try it out. You know, it can be a hard experience to start and it's a lot of work, but I think it's really rewarding in the end.
Okay, and what's the most difficult part?
I think the most difficult part is the work, like especially when you're a lawyer and you're writing all these questions, writing your opening statement, your closing statement, and speaking in front of people if you're not a good public speaker at the competition, and being like saying it in front of different people really just it can get kind of hard. It was hard for me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Definitely memorizing everything and learning all of it. It's a lot of law and it can be complicated, but once you learn it at the beginning, it's pretty easy.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
So, we're going around asking teachers what slang is.
Okay.
And see if you know what it is, all right?
Okay, good luck
So,
on this.
yeah. So, I want you to tell me, what does Gucci mean?
Gucci. I think that's when you tickle a baby on its tummy and it's Gucci goo.
Okay, Gucci, it's a synonym with like good. Like it's all Gucci. It's all Gucci, man. Like we got this, no
Alright,
problem at all.
alright.
But yeah. How do you feel about that word?
That's probably a word I'll never use.
Fair enough. Can you tell me what flexing is?
Like you're trying to show off.
Good answer. Flexing is showing off, flexing on them haters, for example. Do you ever flex on the haters?
All the time.
All the time? Sweet. Awesome. I want you to tell me what Riz is.
I have no clue.
You don't know what Riz is? Alright, well, Riz is a synonym for game or charm. It's the ability to seduce a potential love interest, usually like a female, right?
Okay.
Would you like me to use an example?
Sure.
Alright. What kind of food do you like?
Chocolate.
You like chocolate? Alright, make it a date.
After winning only 4 games last season, this year has been a great improvement for the boys basketball team. Led by first-year head coach Mr. Ryan Lazier, they have more than doubled the previous season's win total. Tucker Liston leads the game in scoring, averaging over 20 points a game. He also set the single-game scoring record, recording 43 points in a win against Wellston. Chris Copen and Junior Bass are also performing well in several categories, with Chris averaging around 10 points and 8 rebounds per game, and Junior averaging over 10 points and 7 rebounds. The team will start their tournament run with a home sectional game against Adina on Tuesday, February 21st. Why do you play basketball?
I've been playing basketball since I was in the 2nd grade, and it's always just been a cool sport to play. I'm decently good at it, and it's just fun to be around your teammates and have a good time while you're playing.
Basically the same thing. I kind of grew up with them playing basketball as well, so it just kind of stuck with me as I've grown up, and it's just like the main thing that I like to do.
So then you both enjoy playing basketball then?
Yeah.
Do you think there are benefits later on in life for playing basketball?
Yeah, teamwork is a big part of basketball because one person can't do it all and end up winning the game. You need to involve your teammates, get involved, talk. Communication really plays a big part too. Yeah.
I think it can because a big part of basketball, especially at the high school level, is like learning leadership. So you learn how to be more independent and more vocal about certain things, and also gel with your teammates as well. So I think it just helps you a lot with that. So.
Can you tell us what a normal practice for basketball might look like?
So we start out with either some sort of shooting drills or defensive drill, and then we go into more in-depth. Day before games, we normally do game prep, which is like learning the other team's offense, how they play, their play style, and just like scouting. But then like Wednesdays, the day after our game, because we play Tuesdays, Fridays, is more like vigorous, harder practices, more kind of competitive playing against each other. So it's fun to practice.
Do you think basketball is a very physically demanding sport or something that's like easier to do?
It's definitely not easier. Like it's definitely not something easy to do. And it like in our practices, sometimes it does get like very physical, so to like kind of make us go harder in game. But overall, I would say it's not like as physical as football or anything. But like when it comes down to certain things or how close the game is, that just depends on what the physicality will be like.
Some people say basketball is a contact sport and football is a collision sport, and that's pretty true because football you're doing so much hitting. Basketball is more like you have to touch them, but it's not like you're gonna tackle them. It's more like you're gonna have to be physical and be strong, or you're not gonna be able to do anything.
This year, the girls' basketball team is incredibly young and very focused on building their skills and working together as a team. With 0 seniors and 5 freshmen, the future is quite bright for the group. They have played a very challenging schedule and battled against many talented teams. Highlights of the season include a second-place finish at St. Mary's tournament, a buzzer-beating win by Shy Miller over Southern, and an overtime victory against Caldwell in the final home game of the year. Julia Way leads the team in scoring, averaging nearly 12 points a game. She's followed closely by Haley Alloway, who averages 10 points, and Shy Miller, who chips in 5 per contest. Haley and Maddie Garver lead the team in rebounding, with Haley averaging 7 and Maddie 6 per game. Finishing the regular season with a record of 4-18, they have high hopes for the future and look forward to improving in the coming years. Why do you play this sport?
We play basketball because we've played since we were younger and we've always enjoyed it on and off the court. Like celebrating with our friends and just team bonding and everything in general.
I also grew up playing being in the gym with my sister. Both my sisters playing basketball. So.
Do you both enjoy playing basketball?
Yes, we really do. Practice every day, and we just can't wait for the future.
And you get to hang out with your friends and create bonds that you wouldn't have if you didn't play.
Yeah.
Do you think there are benefits later in life to playing this sport?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you learn, it's not just basketball, you learn life lessons and how to be a team player.
Our coach's motto is sort of like, it's more than basketball. Like, there's more than basketball outside of life. There was kind of a hiccup accident the other day on our way to a game, and he was just telling us how grateful we should be that we get to play basketball every day, unlike other people.
Do you think a lot of teamwork is involved while playing this sport?
Yes, of course. When you have 5 girls on the court, you have to have teamwork and just gel together to win.
It's important that all 5 of the players are also on the same page, the 5 that are out on the court.
Can you please tell us what a normal practice would look like for you?
I mean, we really just start off by dynamic stretching, and we have a little minute of just closing our eyes in meditation, and then we do
when we do that, it's everything that happened off the court is off the court, and when you're on the basketball court, then it's just basketball.
Yeah. And then we do some shooting drills, and defensive stuff. Really, it's just like some drills, and we just do and plan whatever we need for the next day, which is usually a game.
So, also, many people think that girls' basketball is less important or less exciting than boys' basketball. Do you have anything to say to that comment?
I think that boys basketball and girls basketball are like two different. Like they play two different types of way.
Yeah.
Like boys are more like faster speed.
Yeah, they shoot more. Everything's a little extra compared to girls, I guess. But my opinion is just that like boys are more fast paced. Girls are too, but it's just when it comes down to everything. If you look at stats and everything, boys shoot more than girls, so it makes it more exciting, I guess. But girls best.
After a several-year hiatus, the Belpre wrestling program is back. The team has a rich history of success and is hoping to build on that history as they hit the mat for the first time in years. Both high school and junior high athletes are participating. Many of the wrestlers are new to the sport and have focused on conditioning and learning the basics. The junior high team has especially seen success, with several wrestlers placing well in big tournaments. The team hopes to build on this year's hard work and continue to grow and improve in future seasons.
Hi, my name is Patrick, and this is Patrick on the Street. If you were going to get a gift for Valentine's Day, what would you want it to be?
Those like heart-shaped boxes that people normally get chocolates in, but with crystals in them, just because I like the way rocks look.
Have you ever tried the edible crystals?
I have not.
Well, if you ever do, report back to me, because those look scrumptious. Who would win in a fight, Cupid or the Easter Bunny?
Cupid, definitely.
And why do you think that?
Well, because he has the arrow. I mean, the Easter Bunny could kick, but wouldn't be a fair fight.
Great, thank you. What's your favorite rom-com?
What?
What's your favorite romantic comedy?
I have no idea.
What are your Valentine's Day plans?
I come to school and go home.
That's what I'm doing. What's your favorite rom-com?
I don't know any.
Don't know any?
I think they're all really dumb.
Why do you think they're all really dumb?
Because if you're gonna be funny, romance stuff isn't funny.
I kind of agree. Thank you very much. Alright, do you like pink or red better?
Pink.
And why?
It's my favorite color.
I like pink too, oh my gosh. What is your least favorite chocolate from a chocolate box?
The orange flavored cream.
Those ones are so nasty. Oh my god.
Only caramel is delicious.
Caramel's my favorite. Okay. Do you like Valentine's Day or do you think it's kind of overrated?
Overrated, for sure.
And why do you think that?
Because it's just sad.
Couldn't agree more.